running for office. Always politically correct. Always saying the non-confrontational, non-offensive thing instead of positioning yourself to make some noise so your team can be accountable and win some damn football games in the postseason when it really, really counts. Man, go ahead, Cam. I'm going to just shut up right now before I say some other stuff that I really, really want to say. I don't really want to go there, so I'm just going to let you go, Cam. Go ahead, bro.
But let me simmer you down some, Steve. Let me simmer you down some, because you're on one right now for all the wrong reasons. Like, we know who Dak Prescott is, and you're not going to change him, right? Do I feel a certain type of way for what he said? Absolutely not, because in some ways he is speaking the facts. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. You say, okay, you speak on this particular situation. If he was here, you would have another situation that you would have to speak on. I don't feel a certain type of way. If anything, I think Dak is ready to move on to this, Thursday night matchup. But at the end of the day, you're playing for one of the nationally garnered attention teams in all of sports. We reach and we grab and we file and we doing anything to get any type of info and intel. And of course, it's the biggest story, in the football world. So for him to say that, I'm not surprised. If anything, I'm happy that he said that, because that's one of the few times that he's reacted in a normalcy way.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused, Stephen A., of what you're all so worked up about when it comes to these comments. What did you want? And Cam can speak to it far greater than I, but Dak has to.
We lost.
But he has to often be politically correct.
We lost one of the best. He said we lost one of our best players. Beforehand, before this happens, yo, Jerry, this ain't the time for personal stuff, man. This ain't the time. Let's make the best football decision. You can't do this because the brother he told you to call his agent. Come on, Jerry. Come on, Jerry. You could do that. There are things that you could do. I'm not trying to say that. Look, guys. Y'all know football. I got it. I defer to y'all. I know business. I know a little something about it. And I'm telling you, there's a way to do things. And it doesn't mean you're going to get everything you want. But what it does mean is that you can finagle your way into a situation where you force the best decision to be made, as opposed to the best decision going out the window because of somebody's ego. Because of things that we don't even need to bring up. I brought it up 1,000 times in terms of not speaking to his agent, and he told you to call his agent, not him. And from that point forward, you shut down everything and wouldn't allow anybody to talk to him or his agent and stuff like that. Getting in the way of productivity for the franchise. I point this out. You can have influence and say, yo, don't do that. I've had plenty of conversations with the bosses where I've said respectfully, hey, the boss, not me, but I go to them and be like, respectfully, hey, guys, can we make sure we do it this way? Because we don't want, that's not right, okay? And you know what? 9 times out of 10, they're going to listen. They're going to listen to that. It might not change their mind on the decision, but how you go about it. Maybe Jerry would have went down there and got 3 first-round picks. Maybe he would have got an additional player rather than just Scott. Maybe they would have got a better compensation for losing somebody the quality of a Micah Parsons. That's what I'm talking about. Dak don't really care, seems half the time, when he gets his bag, and then after that, you know what? The rest of the stuff ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't like that.
Ooh, I think
he got something to do with everything. He the quarterback.
I'm with you.